Hi, Church. We are nearing the end of our study of the book of Romans. We are in chapter 15 this week, looking at chapter 15, verses 7 through about 20. The passage we're about to study is about the Apostle Paul pulling back the curtain and letting us see his ambition. You know, ambition is a strong desire or urge to achieve something. We tend to admire people with lots of ambition. We get concerned about people when they lack ambition. Like, for instance, my daughter's dating a guy who has no ambition. So if we're achievers or overachievers, we try to motivate somebody from at the outside with our goals. We tend to get annoyed at us. The person we're trying to motivate tends to get annoyed at us by us pushing them. They dig in their heels and they don't even try, because either what you want for them is something they don't want, or they feel they never can attain it. A boss who is an achiever may try to send more work to his staff, incentivize them with more money or benefits. But the staff member isn't motivated by the money. They'll either tell the boss no or begrudgingly do the extra work and then hate the boss and the extra work. So ambition is a strong desire to achieve something. People are motivated differently. Some people have the ambition to travel the world. My own father joined the Navy, and part of that was he wanted to see the world. There's places in the world I've never seen. For a while, I had the desire to go to China and to help the underground pastors there. I don't currently have that desire. Some have the ambition to buy a house, so they save up their money. They avoid certain purchases in order that they can save up money toward a house. Some have the ambition to learn a language. My son Jimmy had to learn Arabic to do what he does. When I was down in Haiti, I was wishing I knew more about Creole, because the people there speak Creole, or to refresh my French. Some have the desire to be in a career or financially secure. They could be entering the workforce, trying to find their first job, or transitioning to a new job. They have a strong desire to do something like be a network engineer or work in cybersecurity. So let me just stop and ask, are you ambitious? What drives you? What gets you up in the morning? What do you dream about? What motivates you? Some have the desire to be a parent or a grandparent. Jimmy's wife, Margaret, is expecting their first child. She will give to her parents their first grandchild. We look forward to also being grandparents. One grandparent said, if I knew that grandparenting was so much fun, I would have skipped being a parent and gone straight to being a grandparent. Some have the desire to lose weight. I guess we've all gained a little weight with COVID, but perhaps now is the time to lose a few pounds. Some have the ambition to do something for somebody, to send out, for instance, an Operation Christmas Child box, or to share the gospel at the jail, or to feed the hungry, or to support a woman with an unplanned pregnancy. Paul's ambition, we're going to see this week, shows up in Romans chapter 15, verse 20. I'm going to read it to you. This is what it says. It has always been my ambition to preach the gospel where Christ was not known, so that I would not be building on someone else's foundation. Paul wanted to take the gospel to people who had never, ever heard it before, that he would not be laying a foundation or building on someone else's foundation. We're going to talk about the places in the world where Paul went to. So a good way to get ready for this sermon is to read Acts chapter 13 through about chapter 19. And we're going to talk about some of the cities Paul went through in his missionary journeys, because he's going to describe that he went from Jerusalem all the way to Illyricum, modern Yugoslavia, about 1,400 miles. I really look forward to unpacking this great text for you as Paul pulls back the curtain and we see his inner motivation to reach people who have never been reached. See you Sunday.